Hi Sagittarius and welcome to Light Tarot. This video is for your career and finances for the next 4 weeks, that date period being from October the 2nd to October the 30th. Now, as per usual, I have pre-shuffled and cleansed my cards beforehand because I like to take my time in doing that and I don't like to waste any of yours. Now, as any tarot reader will tell you, there are rather a lot of you out there, so take what resonates for you and leave behind what doesn't. And if nothing resonates with you at all, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you, and you can try again the next time. But should you like what you see and hear, then please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and you will be alerted to when your next reading is next week, which is for manifestation. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's happening here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you've got the Ten of Swords, Five of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So it feels to me like there's a situation that's happening around you that has the potential to come to an end, or bringing something to an end. And with that comes a sense of loss. But what's lovely is that with this loss of whatever that this is that's coming to an end, abundance is coming, with the Ten of Pentacles there. And in that, a lesson has been learned for you, which is really, really interesting. And it's also, the Hierophant talks about having faith. So have faith that even though one door is closing, another one is opening very shortly after it. So where are you with your career energy at the moment? You have the Ace of Swords, which is a really, really oh, that's interesting. The Empress just flipped over, abundance and fertility. Excuse me for the sniffing. My allergies kicked in earlier on, and I've got some antihistamines firing into my system as we speak. Yes, your Ace of Swords energy for your current career energy. It's that talks about victory. It talks about cutting through to the truth and the heart of the matter. Also, communication. Now, you could possibly be involved in law of some degree, or anything that requires you to use intellectual means, so something scholarly, for example. Let's have a look and see. And communication. Tell me about the Ace of Swords for Sagittarius. Ace of Swords for Sagittarius. What's happening? Okay. Ace of Swords for Sagittarius. Any messages and energies? Okay. Oh, the Hierophant has showed up again at the bottom of the deck. Right, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. Well, actually, no, first of all, we had the Six of Swords. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups in reverse, Temperance, and then the Queen of Hearts. Yep. So, I wonder, are you involved in anything that is along the lines of mental health or counselling or guidance, perhaps? Because with the Six of Swords, we have this essence of well, what you can class as baggage. So this gentleman here, he has a pile of swords, 6 of them to be precise, in his boat, and he's taking this lady and this child to new horizons in the nick of time, but they're still carrying that baggage there. And I think perhaps you were considering and moving on as well to a new horizon, but it's not time. It's not time for you to walk away from that just yet, because what's happening right now is you understand the importance of your purpose, and you also understand the importance of you being able to make connections with people's emotions as well as your own. You know, I feel that there's some sort of excuse me, I'm hearing divine reason, and I don't know what that's all about, but keep that in your head there, Sagittarius. Um, says yes, with the Hierophant, he's a lesson. He talks about faith, but also, if you look very closely, he is talking to these subjects here, subjects, people here, and he's giving them guidance, spiritual guidance, if you like. Again, could be some form of counselling, psychiatry, anything that's involving well-being. Mm-hmm. And it's taken you a long time to get to this point, and you've really been quite studious in how you do it. You've very meticulously gotten yourself to this point, and it is something that gives you joy. Your current finance financial health is the Six of Cups. And that suggests to me that you are nurturing your inner child, almost. Maybe even being nostalgic with your finances, in terms of maybe you're buying things, or you're going on holidays that remind you of your childhood or from a period in the past. It doesn't have to be childhood. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please, for Sagittarius. Six of Cups for Sagittarius is career and finances. Career and finances. Thank you. Okay. You have the Five of Wands. You have the Chariot. Six of Cups again, Seven of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Very interesting. Yeah, I wonder if there's an aspect of either you are having not arguments with yourself, but are you trying to justify reasons for why you're doing things the way that you are with your finances, or perhaps you had a struggle with a partner because of the things that you wanted to do with your finances. Um, Regardless of which one it is, you are able to satisfy both of your needs, um, yourself and either your partner stroke subconscious. You're able to take care of that for yourself. Um, and you've got you've got that will and determination to make that balance, which is really lovely, because you do want to celebrate those things that bring you joy, those things that bring you that nurture your inner child, and those things that remind you of times gone past. Because the thing is, Capricorn, is that you work bloody hard for your money, and you feel that you owe this to yourself to be able to do these things, which is beautiful. But at the same time, you understand how important it is to maintain balance. So that's very healthy, Capricorn. Very, very healthy, I feel. Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, yeah, and the Seven of Wands. So yes, you're you have you do have that open communication, and you do seek that communication with either yourself or your partner, whoever it is that you share your financial situations with. But the truth of the matter is that you are in abundance anyway, which is good. You have stability, and you have resources available to you to be able to do these things. You're just feeling that the need to defend some of your choices right now. Environmental and external factors is the Five of Swords. Now that is that all or nothing energy there. with this fellow here who has all the swords and the people in the background who don't have any. So let's see what's happening there, Sagittarius. Tell me about the Five of Swords for Sagittarius's careers and energies, please. Okay. Oh, interesting. This is really annoying me, so I can imagine it's annoying you. Right, let's see what's happening. What is happening, Sagittarius? Okay. You have the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and you have the Devil card. Yeah, it seems like this all or nothing approach is it about how you spend your finances? You know, like if you are in a partnership, do you group your finances together and then you both decide how you're gonna spend it together? If you don't share your finances, I wonder if it's a case of, do I keep my money or do I keep on spending it the way that I do on the things that bring me joy? Whichever the situation it may be, either or, it's something that has brought you some anxiety, because you don't really know how to navigate through it. But the beautiful thing is, because you have the King and the Queen of Swords here, you are expressing complete mental clarity and open communication, which is fantastic. You know, you are able to put your reasons, listen to opinions, and listen to feelings without taking them to heart, which is beautiful. And the thing is that what that does is it not only allows you access to use and spend your resources and finances the way that you want to, but it also enriches the relationship that you have. And I know that pentacles aren't associated with relationships, right? But they are associated with resources, and especially if you're sharing them, then that's important. The only thing is that to some point, as much as you're being clear and open with your communication and your reasoning and your thought processes, is there something creeping in here that leads to unhealthy behaviors? Maybe you recognize that you're spending just a little bit too much, or are you keeping some things hidden, some purchases hidden, or is there some toxicity involved somewhere? Only you will know. That it's important for you to do these things, because that's you being authentic to yourself, and that's you experiencing your unique wholeness. Generosity while feeling defensive. But the Star card is here to say that you're on the right path and you are onto the healing. And this is the thing when it comes to communication, not just when you're in a partnership, but also to yourself, being truthful, being honest about it, and taking on, being objective about the feedback essentially that you get, and understand it by understanding that the truth is what it is, and somebody else's thoughts and feelings and so on, they are theirs, and you have to acknowledge that. And that's the thing, you have to acknowledge it in order to make progress. I mean, apologize for it, of course, yes, and endeavor to rectify whatever it is that's causing your partner that reason to be upset, but listen to it and take it on. And this is especially true when it's to yourself, because human beings, we think that it's easier to lie to other people than it is to ourselves. No, 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 quite the opposite. We are very, very adept at lying to ourselves. So if you can have honesty with yourself, then that's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's very, very important. Okay. What to focus on is the Five of Wands. Now that can talk about competition and strife, but let's see what's happening there. Tell me about the Five of Wands for Sagittarius, please. Five of Wands for Sagittarius, what's happening? Messages and energies, please. Messages and energies, please. Thank you. Very good. Okay, so focusing on the strife that is occurring here with that Five of Wands energy. You have the Knight of Wands, you've got the Emperor on its side, and you also have the Hermit. So focus on the reasons why there is strife for either between you and your partner, you and yourself, or you and your thought processes. Because while you are having open and honest communication, which is lovely, I think you're struggling with thinking about things analytically. Maybe you're not being stern enough with yourself, if you have to be. Because the Knight of Wands, right, he's very fast acting. He is so excited about things. He's a magpie, right? He is so excited about new things that spark his creativity, that spark his joy, and he runs off to get them. And the thing is that he is so charismatic that he can sweep up people with him as he goes. Now, the thing is that it's all well and good to feed that that desire to find the things that give us joy, as we were saying before. But it's also important to have that that ability to be objective and think analytically about our actions and what we're doing. And the way to do that is to look at wisdom. Seek wisdom from somebody else. Meditate and think on your own wisdom. Okay? Because wisdom is the thing that allows us to wisdom is the thing that allows us to zero our scales, if you know what I mean. So that experience and desire are, like the two plates. Wisdom is in the middle. Wisdom is the thing that's able to go, okay, well, we've got a wee bit too much going on here, and we've got a wee bit too much going on there. Sorry, that's my dog. She's seen something outside. She's so funny. Yes, a change and a new beginning is needed for something. But with that change and that new beginning, there is going to be happiness and celebration around you. And it's going to lead to a place where you have this beautiful energy of honing something. And it could be honing your attitude towards money, attitude towards your career, attitude to what area of interest you place focus in. Mm-hmm. And you may lose something along the way, but look how many wands you're carrying. Like, you're carrying so many things. So it's almost like, yeah, are you a bit of a magpie yourself, Sagittarius? I know I am. I'm a hell of a magpie. And I will put my hands up to that, and I will be quite honest about that. Not so much these days, but yeah, I had 1,000,004 hobbies at one point. But hey, that's life. There's too many things to see and do for me. Right, your next card of what to improve on is the Eight of Pentacles, and that is that honing of something, perfecting of something. Let's see, Eight of Pentacles, please. What's happening? What energies and messages do you have for Sagittarius? Now the thing is that see that whole discussion we just had with the Five of Wands there too. That could also be talking about not just about your finances and how you're spending it, but it could also talk about how you move through your career or your workplace. And the same thing still applies, you know, going after the opportunities but not really thinking too clearly about it, because you're in this place where like you are loving your career, and it could be that maybe you're just doing too much and you need to focus on one area, which isn't often easy, especially when you have so much passion for what you do. So yes, with the what to improve on, the honing of your craft or your finances and resources, you have the Hanged Man, you've got the High Priestess, and you have the Ten of Swords on its side. So a change of perspective is needed in order for you to recognize that area that requires you to put just a little bit more action into in order to make it perfect. What that is, you will know, because not only are you going to be able to take a break and really look at what's happening with your surroundings and what you are actively involved in, but you're going to be able to use your intuition and be able to feel what it is that requires more attention from you. Now, what is quite lovely is that the Ten of Swords is on its side. And what that's saying is just because you're putting more energy and attention into something that requires your attention, it doesn't necessarily mean to say that things are going to come to an end. Not necessarily. It's not committed either way. Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so this thing that you need to hone, it is going to require you to get really stuck in about it. You know, like you need to almost attack it. As the Page of Swords is eager to do, he's eager to go in for the fight, but he's also eager to start new ways of learning and so on. So it could entirely be as well that in order for you to hone whatever this thing is that requires your attention, it means that you need to think outside the box in order to hone it. The Eight of Wands that talks about fast movement, communication. It's almost like a bolt out the blue, you know. And the Six of Pentacles, generosity, also the even balance comes into play. How interesting. How better to manage your time and resources is the Eight of Swords. Now let's see what that's all about before I talk more about it. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Swords for Sagittarius, career and finances. Okay. Nope. I don't take them unless they flip out right. Okay. How to better manage your time and resources, the Eight of Swords. You have the Judgment card, you've got the Eight of Swords again on its side, and you also have the Ten of Wands. I think there are so many things that occupy your interests that you don't know what to focus on. There's so many things to do that you're like, well, what do I choose? What do I choose? Because I can't see a way through these swords. If she takes her blindfold off, though, she can see her way through the swords. And your blindfold is essentially keeping from you what truly lies at your heart. So essentially, like, I don't know if this is going to help you at all, Sagittarius, but write a list, even if that helps. And purely just to get it out your noggin, because you have so many things going on for you that it must be very confusing for you. And Judgment is telling you that it's going to blow away that confusion for you if you just focus on what brings you unity and what works for you. There's also revelations in there, which is what's important for you. And your Eight of Swords here on its side, this clarifier here, I think what the message here is saying is that this is what you feel. You feel bound and stuck, but you're actually really not. I think you've just got too many things to hold on to that it's exhausting. And yeah, you just need to be objective about what you're trading in, essentially. And that makes sense because you had that whole on the subconscious and hidden at beneath the deck. We had the Five of Cups and we had the Eight of Pentacles there. And that is that's pretty much the embodiment of the whole loss and gain thing. The equilibrium between gain and loss. You need to lose something in order to gain something. Vice versa. You need to gain something in order to lose something. Gaining new perspective and mastery in something that you already do is going to help you to drop some of these wands that are taking up space in your brain. Yeah, Four of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Magician. You don't want to drop anything, and I get that, right? You don't want to. I understand that. And you feel that you have to defend some of the things that you're doing and all the rest of it because you want to do them. You know, like you manifested them to be able to do that. And that brings you stability. But at what cost? And that's the thing to ask, Sagittarius. At what cost? Because let's say one of your favorite foods is ice cream, right? Who doesn't like ice cream? Very few people. You eat some of it, it's lovely, it's a nice wee treat. You eat a little bit more of it, it's indulgent. You eat too much of it, you get sick. Little nugget of wisdom for you there. Right, your potential future is the Ten of Wands, and that's still you keeping a hold of all the things that that make you magpie. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. Tell me about the Ten of Wands for Sagittarius. Something about Sagittarius is Ten of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay. You have the Four of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords on its side, the Ace of Cups, and you also have the Page of Cups. Now, you're bloody stubborn, Sagittarius. You are, because you know that even though it is exhausting carrying all of these wands around, you feel so secure with it. It's like that forms your base. You know, in counselling we call it a secure base. The things that bring you safety make you feel free to explore and find joy in things, right? We only do that if we feel secure. So these things, all of these wands are what make you feel secure. And I understand that. But like I said, at what cost? Because with this Five of Pentacles here, I don't think it's necessarily about money, right? But I think it's just you being tired, you being really, really tired. And I'm hearing this whole like being split down the middle kind of thing. And you know, like you do know, I think you do know actually what it is that you need to let go of in order to get better results with your career or finances, but you just haven't, you're not really fully admitting it yet because you're in a position where you're still just trying to like fill your cup. And I think you bloody know it as well, don't you? You know, like he's this happy-go-lucky cheeky chappy. But there are just so many things to do. There's so many distractions. And I know that you wish to you wish to get all the cups. I know you do. But you don't need to be sneaky about it. Be secure in yourself. Okay, so here's the thing, Sagittarius, right? Is that you're going to do you, right? Regardless of what anybody says. That's absolutely fine. And that all of this is just advice, all right? But if you do want to address some of the things that is being spoken about in here, the key points for you to take on board are honesty and openness with yourself, being analytical of thought, taking ownership of certain behaviors that you're doing, good and bad, and 4, figuring out what you need to remove in order for you to get better results in whichever area it is that requires you to give a little bit more attention to. Because you don't have to lose anything. Not really. Just turn the fire down a little bit if you can do that. Right, okay, Sagittarius, that's me, I'm done. Um, I hope that you enjoyed that reading, and if you did, as I say, please do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you again for your next reading. All right, take care of yourselves. Bye.